Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. I just got out from Cinemark, just seeing Twisters. Um, I'm on. Don't nobody hardly watch these videos of mine. I mean, I get like 20 views, but the reason why I'm seeing it like that, I'm seeing it like this. I'm gonna have to start being. It's not like I'm not being real, but I'm gonna be real with you guys from here on out. I gotta start talking the way I talk to people, like at work or something. Every time I get in front of this camera, I just fumble my real words, and I'm trying to figure out how to say and trying to present myself. I'm done with all that stuff. So anyway, I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna make it real. I had an attitude because I like Bill Paxton, and I just he fit that role so well. And I remember I was going through a bad time. You know, I was. Back in 1996 when the Twister came out, I was at work and I had a lot on my mind. I told the guy, I said, man, I can't wait to get out of here. I think I'm just going to go to the theater and go see a movie, man. I said, I want to see that Twister movie because I was going through a rough patch, man. I was like in between places to live and these relationships and stuff. And I remember the guy's like, yeah, man, go on, get out of here, man. Go ahead, man, get on out of here, And I said, yeah, I'm gonna go see a movie, man. I said, I just need to go see a movie, man. So I feel like I feel better if I just sit in the theater and watch a movie, so because I was just going through so much at that time, man. Because like I said, I was going from job to job to, unstable relationships. So I remember walking in that theater, man, and I remember sitting in there, and I remember I just sat down in that theater, man, and all my kids was little, and I was going through a rough patch, man. And I meant sit down and watch that movie, and I was just in that theater watching that movie, and I was just amazed. I was just blown away, with that technology back then. And you know, I, Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt and that crew that they had. It's just. I remember when I walked out of that theater, and I remember I was always fascinated by tornadoes when I was a little kid, always looking up at the sky. When I was a little boy growing up, I grew up in the country. So thank God, God bless my mom. Somehow she was able to have us in certain, but we grew up in a small town, so it's mostly country life. It's just you got the town, then you got the rural farms around you. But I lived on two different farms, and yeah, just always looking up at the sky, man, looking at, but I never seen a tornado, but I don't think I really want to see a tornado for real because I don't want to be in the path of one. I got in the path of a real bad storm one time. And I remember I was talking a lot of crap when I was watching TV at home, and I was sitting there going, just drive the car faster. I was sitting in the living room going, what the hell? Drive the car faster, man. You can outrun that shit. That's what I said. Pardon my French, until I got caught in one. And then I got caught in a real bad storm. I went to go pick up my youngest son, and he lived he wanted to come down and visit the weekend, and I said I'll come up and get him. And he was about, I don't know, I think he was about 7, I think he was 15, and I went to go get him, and just that 8-mile stretch to go get him, I was caught in the storm. I remember going through an alley, going through another alley, going down the street, and everything just caught me. It kind of freaked me out. So after that, I said to myself, that's what you get for talking about outrunning a storm. Storms are very unpredictable. Things just fly back and forth, and you don't. No, storm ain't no joke. Anyway, you guys, this Twister movie, it stands by itself. Twisters. This is called Twisters. It stands by itself. Not even gonna give you the names of the actors in there. You guys know who they are. They all did good. They all did good, and I was impressed. And I had an attitude. I mean, I'm these last couple of days, I was just like, I don't really want to see that movie. I really don't want to see that movie because I was just so into Twister and that team, man. But they did a good job, man. They flipped a lot of different things though in this movie. They flipped a lot of different things in this movie, and of course, Helen Hunt's and peeled back. Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton's character, they were getting a divorce, and they still cared for each other. Where this one, it was a guy, just this guy, he was calling himself the Tornado Wrangler, and then she lost her first team because she miscalculated the storm, and she took 5 years off. And then her friend was the last survivor. I forgot that Hispanic guy. I don't know if he's Hispanic. I think he's Latin. He was there with Survivor, so he ends up getting a new team, and then come find out he was helping this guy that was like buying property. He had this backstory, but he lost the same people that she lost. So he when they got together, there was some things that just switched around, which was pretty brilliant in a way, you guys. So it was really, it was brilliant how they switched things around. It takes a lot for me to admit that when I go into a movie like that, I'm thinking, you're never going to beat the first one. And sometimes it's hard to, it's hard to top the first movie. But I have to say, I will be buying this for a still case collection. I do have 4K Twister still book collection coming. It's hard to get for some reason. But anyway, guys, overall, this movie is a very good movie. I was surprised. I had an attitude when I went in and watched this movie. I really did. I was just thinking this wasn't going to... I just was like... I didn't like the cast. I didn't like anything about it. I just thought, man, I'm just sitting in the theater like... and I'm glad when I go to a theater and I go to a movie and I see things that the guy that Steven Spielberg helped with this, but it's an Asian guy who made the film, and I love how he shot it, and I love how he had a different take and a different spin on it. So yeah, I was and yeah, I was very impressed. I'm very pleased with this movie. I really am. So like I said, you guys, I know there's a million people out there that's gonna throw up their Twister review. This is just me giving you my... I just literally got in my truck and I'm just giving you my take. What else? Is there anything else? There was nothing in this movie. There was nothing in this movie. There was no... I want to tell you guys this. Y'all know I don't like political messaging. I don't like agendas. I don't like shoehorning anything in there. This had a very good cast across the board. A very good cast across the board. I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about not just the people that started and you've seen things that was like I see. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, man. I work in a factory, and I'm just gonna cut through the cut. I'm gonna cut it through for you. I live in the real world. I don't live in no make-believe crap. And when I watch a movie and the movie is, man, when they throw stuff in there that don't make any sense, it's because they're just putting something in there with the agenda, or they gotta preach something. It really irritates me. Okay, so if I was to make a movie about, today Victor's going to work at his shop and he's gonna make a movie about how he gets up and goes to work and how he clocks in and how he gets stuff from the storeroom to give to his supervisor, so the supervisor can pass out all the supplies, and you're going to see all the people that walks through the door and what all they do. Well, guess what? You're going to see white people and black people and Asian people and Hispanic people and people from Haitians. You're gonna see all that. It ain't shoehorned in there. My factory consists of that stuff. So this movie is well made across the board. It's just well made across the board. If you sit and watch it and you sit and look at it and you sit and look at everything, nothing's being planted in there. It just seems like, the way the movie was shot, it looks like just certain places in Oklahoma that these tornadoes drop down and stuff, that it just shows where, destruction of the tornadoes. It shows how they're trying to figure out how to stop a tornado, or how to make it slow down or weaken it. It's basically what this is all about. In the original Twister, it was, Helen and Bill Paxton was trying to make a better warning system. These guys are trying to figure out how to weaken a tornado, and try to see if they can slow it down before it causes destruction, because people are, you know, families are losing their homes and losing all their savings, everything they work for, and everything is gone. So it's a good way that they did the way they shot this film. It also has to deal with one of her friends that was with the original crew is working for somebody else that's buying up all these properties, but he's buying the properties off of everybody's suffering. And that was something that was in the movie, which was very interesting. But overall, you guys, just, yeah, anyway, I didn't want to go this long, but anyway, Twisters, yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It's you know, I went to a 10 a.m. showing, so there was some people in there, but not, you know, I can go home now. I can just chill, pump me some iron. And anyway, God bless, take care. I want this to be a 7-minute video, but anyway, yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, man. I'm gonna give Twisters their flowers. God bless, take care, and we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.